I am shocked by the Kim Paluta.
Yeah.
No, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable because as a deputy minister for
tourism,
you are supposed to be pushing the young man or whichever artist is in that space. That is your core responsibility to make their industry better. But then you go and say such disparaging things. That is unacceptable. And it comes down to the arrogance of some persons in the NPP that led to their underwhelming performance at the elections. The arrogance was too much. And what he's saying about showbiz, United Showbiz, and what he said about King Paluta is just what the arrogance is about. That is it. Simply. You know, because Tamamoye and the deputy minister, a lot of the media people were excited. A lot of them were excited. So, oh, finally, somebody to push the agenda for them. But, you know, Arnold Bisami said, do I have a personal issue with him? Maybe I should say yes, I have a personal issue with him. My personal issue with him is that he failed to make an impact.
And your personal.
That is personal to me. He failed to make an impact. Because you were there for a reason. So we are deputy minister and say, who need to me? You are there for a reason. How many times did you push for the creatives? Creatives in Ghana are only used during elections, endorsing party A, endorsing candidate B. But after elections until the next 4 years, what happens to the creative industry? Apart from every day, more platform creatives. What is the policy direction? Look at what the Nigerian musicians are doing. They are miles ahead of our musicians. Miles ahead of them. Miles ahead of them. But look at us here. So you are right when you say that personally he's done a lot of work. He was an excellent music producer. It does not make any sense. His achievements do not make any sense if his impact and influence were not felt in the position he occupied. Because you are there for a reason. It is a bad example to use.
Wow.
Ministry, but
funny.
So let me use Arnold rather. Arnold appears to Okay.
Use Father Dixon.
Let me use my bulldog.
Yes, thank you.
To say Wabefa bulldog, say bulldog and call creative arts. Bulldog yo tihe. Nintoko ni Ghana fwenye what he assumes is disrespect for the creative arts. Every time he opens his mouth to talk about the creative arts industry, he's talking about the disrespect. People don't respect them. They should be getting A, B, C, D. They are not getting. It's a bulldog. We've known him to be this. Now bulldog or China. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama said, "Oh bulldog, for your passion and this and that and that, come and occupy this position." He's choosing you not because of your hair, or the sunglasses, or the beard. He's choosing you because of what you stand for and what he has seen you do and say. Anamoah. Yes. Now, if bulldog goes there and bulldog does not make an impact, what is the point? So there is no nexus between your personal achievements and what you were elevated to do at the national level. And that, unfortunately, is Mark. So I don't have a personal issue with Mark. No. Mark and I are friends. But it doesn't stop me from criticizing people when I feel that they didn't do. No. Because Arnold, it won't matter to me. But once my taxes are paying you, once my taxes are paying you, it becomes personal. You are in awe of me.
Yes.
You know, it becomes a personal issue for me because we used to your fuel. Your salary, you are driving a car, you have a lot of privileges, all from our taxes, no? So then I have to criticize what you did. But he's part of the arrogance in the NPP, some of the elements in the PP who became so arrogant that they felt that they were walking on shells in heaven.
Yeah.
It is a fact.
Thank you. Anamoah.
We will not see their kind again. They will never, see their kind again.
In United States, Okraku Mantey, they are a senior player when it comes to the industry. But with the comment about the United Showbiz, for me, no meaning say we have come far, and just like Akwesi Abuaje indicated, ewo oneno kasa imu say terrain asasa. So obesha kane kra time and those times, I mean, now utie news quite fast kind news, especially P news. And now tie said they kind P news. Asasa kra. What I say? Kanena kese say asemna ya trama or no, and no translation out there. Say one I'll make you a story. Sometimes the script in the crowd then deem you know me and say be pen the drama is what the people like. And those that are doing the drama no revenue no on their thing. So you won't go back and say that you're going to do that, sorry to say the GBC level, no, so the representation. And over the stations almost strictly profile stations, no. Almost the local languages in room. And during the Ghana month, they do things I related to yang culture, tradition, and all. And you know, and your master son. And to me, just because a showbiz, of course, showbiz not there. It's just about Nipa or more involved in entertainment. But the same entertainment, you know, I discussed it, the current affairs. So when we talk about politics, of course, the current affairs, the daily things, the things that are happening in the country, which if I will be at home. And you drew the modern age. Obia is so woke. And if I say woke, today we are ground and be alternative TikTok, ni social media, and a narrate what is happening at Parliament, telling you things that in the past it's only lawyers that can talk about. You know, inti people are so abreast with like everything. Inti I have always said that at this times, no, we a politician, crown our opposition, and be extremely careful because this time, no. Yeah, boot for boots and kwalano crampo no the kind leverage or mania with regards to understanding almost everything, no, serious. So you don't say that because entertainment program, you know, we come and there are current affairs issues, trendy matter to obia, then we cannot talk about it because showbiz program. So I beg to differ. I think that even like on my show is a mid-morning entertainment program, but I interview politicians most of the time. And people are not worried about it. They like it. And you know, we do for the people. So sometimes they just wouldn't have no personal feeling about it. But whether the people that we are serving, they like it and they understand that this is where we have got into. And you know, they accept it the way we serve them. I think that's fine. But apart from that, we all respect him because we're a senior man in our industry anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Okonfo Kwade last week before catching me say.
Well, Okonfo Kwade issue no the me stating a clear say Mantey in charge of Okonfo Kwade the affairs all this while from the time I think Kenya Ofi Kenya Hono and all of that. But Hama is very fine and I have a connection behind and Kuta who all the time is about Okonfo Kwade basically. It is a be as a Kwade samba viral. Now Muse Nkoya I quickly check on him, hey, what is happening? Kwade maybe our chairman said this and that's what's happening. And the mother to somebody introduced the mother to me to the mother from abroad, and then since then Yakasa most of the time. And you know the woman I remember last year when quite the issue no sa eba viral bin time or call north. Apparently answer no be call north no. Hama etre said edu baby na answer na kwade papa e be free mo no. Papa na ka say on fa kwade mra no so nye 1 or 2 bi. Em fa hwe ne tebia no. But enumu na papa no e free mo. The guy was not under a care. So, you know, quite the viral there is no care. Because obviously I've said that there are so many people about them ukrum. But Kakrebina and shirt in tea who say we were about them. But who says you fine as a one will be into me mechanical sense. You know, Sabi, even so be was our issue, you know, with regards to mental situation. It depends on the home and who is taking care.
As a music executive and Nema obey your industry, they be a high Bonah for Nema with me achieve as an executive, even as a radio person. It's a family, Jumo D, respecting the man. Now, what things be okay now? The fact say or say show we no on person be baso. That's the prerogative. So no assess show no now if we listen maybe because why any day. Into no any platform he would want to avail himself to no any decision. Mean to me the name should be brave because I have a choice or adult. Into no if we listen respective host nyina am abetena wakonwa mu any panel members are over the period nyina ya command a show and feel say any show befitting for him as a person to come and sit here. That's on the choice. However, there may be a kind no any accurate considering the facts concept I shape showing Maka Yibipe. As a radio head, no, we handle the same concept. Concepts I discuss show business, near the politics of near the society. We handle the same concept. It's a man look hypocritical kaka. Considering the facts of what Sasha and I were hit FM on one engineer and on one supervisor, and they put out the same model. Into so which me produce will be similar to the air where he now turning around to criticize the air it doesn't sit well. Number two, also politics. Any Anamoah Mark is not the first person I can say sometimes no politics hover around discussions be we are very much away. Even no more motion be now over the problem I politics now I politics. We hear it all the time. So we should not create the impression say the market can a new to our ears yet. And I usually say it's here. Some Americans and I explain say me here why people feel say intimate discussing politics. I didn't about 18, about 18. Now you're very sound mind. And our politics no fire home. You ain't hear politics, no? And I explain it perfectly. Massa, not saying politics. Politics is not any of this name people. Your office, respective officer, politics. Sorry, politics. Your fear, respective homes, politics. So I am befuddled sometimes when I hear comments say, "Oh, when they're more politics, I'm more." So election time will do. I remember election time will do. Now the political figures we have. Now for company. We are affected by the air cost. And you know why? Then they say you're trying to actually discuss. I be affecting any industry. First of all, as citizens, policy is affecting. Your industry is linked to politics. So why I don't know how I'm for frowning on politics or how so any accurate. I feel say ethics. Ethics is saying say obi abobi and as obi do you don't see the political shows all over who they echo? Yeah. Sports shows.
Yeah. What?
So, me tiase. Nima be brave no kind me respecting the decision you will not show. And no how so accurate because Mark has made attempts to come on this show several times. And that you have several times a show as well kind all friend in. Now show one person about the whole friend and my education several times.
No, then correct information.
You don't need to. You don't need to. That and just a foul because already now because what I say why you say any platform who feel it into say because work now you will need. But several times he actually calls and say I want okay so 1 hour near to 18. No platform I won't feel it there. Why are you engaging? Yeah. Why are you engaging for several hours? I'll be saying in 80. It's Nissen baby, no. And as much as I respect the decision, it's not be kind of inaccuracies no doors. A doors. It's your best friend. Won't allow it. Now, yeah. Because your ratings no call for. Ratings no call for. Usually no, Abuchi say we are very particular with ratings. So ratings no now after okay then we need to do something about it. So okay, I didn't know rating alcohol, but as far as you're concerned, why ratings no drop here. Ratings no drop here. So your best share the pass onto the boss in mind. Me the meaning say ya will be a whole say but usually no utie the commentary on especially this show it's not any be encouraging. So no be a problem maybe a back room father more and that stuff or between us sorting out. It is also no problem no between us sorting. So no be
no be say to my mommy. Amen.
No problem.